Well, today's another forge update day. As you can see, got a piece of rebar in here. The last update I had is I had put some JD weld on this part because this whole side came apart. Put some JD weld on it, but when it went through a burn, it separated and it didn't work. So I put three little screws in this flange to hold it, and on the other side I put one on each corner to keep it from coming apart in the future. And it's been working really good, and if you get this type of forge, I would recommend going ahead and doing that even if it isn't coming apart, just to reinforce it, because it actually sits on the flanges and not the bottom. And I'm starting to get some discoloration there. I kicked it up on high earlier today. It's loud and it just heats metal up so fast. So here in a minute I'm going to kick it up. Excuse me. I'm going to start it and do some work on the rebar. Done a little bit of work already. So let me get it started. Alex, if you're standing right over there, I want to show you something. This is closed. It's open. This is closed. 1, 2, check to see if that goes on. All right, that forge is going. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. All right, that's a lot louder and a lot more heat coming off of that than it did the last time. To the point I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying, but this microphone's pretty good about getting rid of noise. I'm going to go ahead and move this back because it gets pretty hot around the outside of this forge when it's blasting this much. All right, it's beginning to sputter, the forge. I think I'm running out of propane. It's a lot quieter. So I'm going to probably wrap it up for today. But what I wanted to show you, even with less gas pressure coming through there, shut it off. Just turn the gas off. Can you see that? Okay, it's still hot, still getting it hot. I'm going to hammer a few blows. No, I'm not. It's not hot enough.
Yeah, it cooled off pretty quick.
But this sucker really works. The gas bottle I had was not a full bottle. It went through a couple burns. I'm going to fill it up, see how long I get on the 10 gallon. I might go to a 30 or 60 pound, not gallons, excuse me. But as you can see, it gets hot in there. I'm going to have my son show you his piece. Alex, here. Get your piece. He was able to do a little bit more work on his. Down. Okay, right there. Turn it. As you can see, he's flattened it out. I think we're going to make knives out of these. He's repositioning the tongs. Yeah, like I said, I think we're going to make knives out of these just to see how it works. We've never done it before. Never done very much of this at blacksmithing at all. But it seems like it's really going to be fun. It is tiring, and for me being 64, man, that'll wear me out quick. But I'll just have to build up the strength and the endurance. But anyway, this is about the third time I've burned in it. This time I had it set up to almost full pressure, and man, was it heating up fast and heating that metal fast. All right, spent a day forging. Started with 12 inches by ½ inch rebar. My main goal was to see if I could get a blade, harden it enough to where to take an edge and be usable. And this is what I came up with. Left it looking like a straight razor. Left it pretty rough. I wasn't that concerned about how rough it was. I was more concerned about the blade. And I'm real happy about the blade. It's straight, even. It sharpened up pretty good. Now, because of the thickness, it's not a very good wood cutter. It will, and it will chop, but that's not what I'm going to use it for. The handle's a little bit crooked. I've got to fix that. But I'm going to use this as a Propane knife. I'm going to do another video on that. I've used it a little bit. Just set that on a piece of wood you want to split. Hit it with another piece of wood. Hit it with a hammer. I'm not concerned about breaking this blade. If I do, I'll just make another one, or I got enough handle, I can reforge it and draw out more blade. But years ago, I had a coal forge I used a little bit and tried to do a blade, and it was disastrous. The edge was wavy, and the bevel was wrong, and after that I kind of gave up for a while. Got this propane forge, decided to try it again, and I'm real happy with it. For as little work as I got into it, it's a functional blade. My next one's going to be more refined, better design, but for what I'm going to use it for as a Propane blade, and I'll do a video on me testing that, I'm real happy with it. But there it is, and thanks for watching my video.